Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I am making a small little video to address the recent, I'm going to call it bomb dropping into our world just this last couple days. And I want to say what I have to say about it. And so we're going to go from there. But before we do that, I want to say this is all my opinions. Don't consider anything here fact. Please do your own checking. I'm sharing what I know from my perspective, and I'd like you to take it that way. Please do not send any hate or any ill will to anyone that's talked about. Okay, so Nat entered in one of her characteristic ways that we have all watched her do if we've been here long enough and if we paid attention close enough with the DMs she sent Lindsay Chrisley. That was Nat talking to Nat, and if anybody thinks otherwise, they have not been paying attention. I didn't know anything about Natalie Kennett until she did a declaration in the Toddy Westbrook, Catherine Paulson defamation case. It didn't take long once we'd read through the declaration to know that Natalie was not telling the truth in that declaration, and we didn't know why she would do such a thing, but we knew she had done it. But that she didn't stop there, and she inserted herself, subbing and being in chats and befriending some people. But then she went into other people's worlds, and she had different intent, an evil, sinister intent, and that was where it all went bad, and it went bad really fast and really hard. So those of us that lived through it don't ever want to live through it again. And I know from my perspective, when I saw the DMs with Lindsay Chrisley, that was it. I began getting upset, an actual reaction to, oh, here we go again. I will tell everyone that's listening, she really has never left. She has been in chats, and she has been private messaging many people, myself included. I have received, I believe, since last summer, I've received no less than 4 letters from her. I never responded. I will not respond. You don't need to worry, Nat. Never going to. I sent that all straight to my attorney. So, but other people need to be aware of these stories and know that she is not a good person. Not a good person at all. I don't believe the DID story. I don't believe anything, to be honest, anything she has to say. And so that hopefully gives you just a snippet of Natalie Kennett as she hit the community. There's way more to be told, but for the premise of this video, we're just going to leave that there. And so now let's move on. After the DMs are in Lindsay Chrisley's Instagram stories, not the only person that saw it, obviously, and someone named Nikki decided to do a video, and she platformed Nat that day. And that was very disturbing, and to allow, see, there are new people. There are those of us that were there and probably have different points of view. But Natalie, from start to finish on Nikki's platform, lied. I don't think she said one honest thing. So the new people aren't going to know that. This is why you don't give someone like Natalie a platform, a place to talk. All lies, everything she said. So then Kay Baxter came on to try to tell Nikki and help Nikki understand Nat should not be here. That didn't go so well. She tried, but Nat lied more about Kay Baxter, so Kay left. But interesting, and needs to be pointed out, there were people in the chat that thought Nat should be heard and Nat should be allowed to talk, and that is still the case as of right now. And this is 4 days later, I believe. So, yeah, that's important to note. But in the meantime, after that, then some of the ladies, I respect these ladies, they went on with Kay Baxter and they do a stream to try to show a united front. We're not having it, Nat. This community's not letting you terrorize through everyone again. And Nikki came on that panel. And at this point, it doesn't go good at all because Nikki is not accepting honest what she should be saying. She's muddling it up. She is not owning her stuff. She was pretending to not know very much at all, if anything, about Natalie. And then in another sentence, she knew all about Natalie, or a lot about Natalie. And she was there for this, and she was there for that. Oh, but she doesn't know these things. It was extremely hard to watch. Nikki, from my opinion, you did not own what you knew about Nat, and you did not own the truth of your stream that day. The truth of that stream was, the whole idea behind that stream was, I found this stuff and ha 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 on you, Katie. We see you for what you are. So you were believing those DMs or wanting very desperately for those DMs to be true. So nope, not buying it. But here's the good news. There are lots of people that do believe you. So you can be happy about that, I guess. So Kate's stream ends, and we basically see where everybody lies. There's position 1, no Nat, no exception to that. Nat can't be here, Nat's got to go. To, wait, what's wrong with Nat? Why can't Nat have a place to talk? Why can't Nat do this? She's not that bad. Wait, I don't know things. But how would I know these things? So there's definitely 2 separate camps. And this is going to be wonderful for some of you. Actually, it may work out. It's wonderful for all of us. Okay, so it has ended, and now, not to most of us, surprise, Nat has to get in what she thinks is the, last word. So by morning, at least by my morning, she had made a video. And the video was to let the world know doxing, and that she could show, if you're going to be against me, well, I will show people doxing. And in a very immature, very, very disgusting little video there, Nat. She does it, and she is kind of proud of herself. She's sarcastic, she's baiting, she's all her lovely self, and we know she's capable of this. We've watched her do this more than one time. So I'm going to play the video. I have redacted the visual. You only hear Nat and get to hear her talk. So that's what we're going to do now. Okay, so here comes Natalie.
So let's just go on to this.
So, yeah, sorry, I stopped it real quick and left it here on this picture because I just wanted to show, because this is just shown for a real quick second in Nat's video, the iPad that's sitting here. Yeah, that's the iPad that it was probably in that box, the one that she doesn't know how to use, didn't know how to use, sent back. All the lies she told about her IG. Well, there sits the iPad.
This is her Instagram. She runs a business. Click on to her website here. Takes you to her website. On here, it tells you where she lives. Tells you all about her, so email and her. It says, or call this number. However, if you go down to About Us and you scroll through that, you get to the bottom, and this number here is her actual number with her address and her email, which is publicly available, okay? So is it doxing?
Is it doxing? Smartass. I have to break this video up. It's a very short video of hers, but I'm staying within my rights here.
Somebody when that information is already publicly available, or is it not? I mean, you tell me, because I'm not really into all the. I don't really know what doxing actually means completely, but to me, I was just sharing your information. I mean, you've put it here. You've put it here for people to contact you and to share. You obviously want your business known. So, what's the difference from me giving this number out to all of my friends to call you for popcorn, as opposed to me putting it on Twitter? Where's the difference? Where's the line drawn, okay? How is this doxing when your information is on your business page? You tell me.
I'll tell you. Kay will probably tell you herself, but I'll tell you. It's all about intent. Your sarcastic, vindictive demeanor just disgusts me, actually. Just disgusts me. And it's about intent. It's about what is the usage. If you really needed Kay's business and were really going to be a customer, that would be wonderful. But you're not. You know you're not. And that's the point. You do know the difference, and you were being just vile there, and you were angry with Kay, and is a part of me that is really glad that you did this today, just so people can see, just get a taste of how she is. And it gets way worse. So, I don't like giving her even this much attention, but I did feel that someone should speak up and say something to Natalie. I doubt that Natalie gives two hoots about my opinion, but maybe somebody that is around her will hear this. I don't understand how you have the phone and the Wi-Fi and the iPad and all this. I mean, if you are a mentally ill woman that lives on her own, I would assume you would live kind of a meager life. But yet you have some of these niceties that I'm a little surprised about. So I don't know your real situation. I don't believe for a minute that you have a DID or anything like that. You have multiple personalities because you have multiple sock accounts and you choose how you talk to people. I know for a fact you do that with me. You come in as a certain name sometimes and you are talking normal or nice, or you've made up that this person has a boy and a girl, and on you go. And then another time you are a different person, you're single and you just enjoy internet. I mean, you have different personalities, all right, but it's not DID.
it's Natalie playing games. You are, in my opinion, a catfish, and the thing you did for Lindsay Chrisley is definitely a catfish move. So I think if as long as we perhaps call it out and it won't be favorable, that might make you stop. Go be with people that enjoy your company. That's the best advice I have.
That was the end of my video. But when I played it back to hear it through for myself, and I heard that last part about go be with people who enjoy you, it was like a ton of bricks dropped on me. There are people, Natalie, that want you, enjoy you, are defending you. You've been hanging with them behind the scenes, so just hang with them out in the open. It's time. I mean, Nikki and so many people who have come slamming Kay Baxter, Charlotte, AZ for what they said to Nikki about you and the things they said about you. So there's a team right there. How about you already went into EKC stream? Don't kick her. She stays. Yeah, there you go. You can hang with EKC. Perfect. Now that's two. I bet there's a few more. We know who some of those people hang with. Go hang with them. And stay out of those of us that don't like you, don't want you around, know what you're capable of. So I think this weekend ended up being really good for everybody. There's a win for everybody. The two sides I'm talking about here, great. That side, you guys keep Nat. You bet. You want to platform her. You want to let her be in your chats. The havoc she can cause you. You're not afraid. Great. Great. All you newcomers that I thought maybe should be warned so that you could, escape this. Sitting here slamming people like Kay and Charlotte and AZ. Go what? You know what? Good for you. You don't need, you are exactly right. You don't need to hear any of this from us. Not a word. So go enjoy yourselves. You guys hang together. That will be just great. How about if we put out a sign, we'll put up a flag, no Nat here. How about that? And we'll give a new little emoji for those that want to keep her. I think this sounds great. What do you all think? Enough already. Enough.